You happy?
Yeah. Getting into that loopy part.
Loopy part of the phase.
Fourth song in a row?
Yeah. We record a lot of these batched together, so by the last one of the group, we're getting a little loopy, huh?
Yeah. It's fine.
But I think it's still fun. We're having a fun time.
Yeah.
Listening to music together.
I hope it's something like
something
energetic.
More rockin'.
Yeah.
More upbeat and just fun. We'll see. We'll see what the shuffle gods dictate.
Okay. Shuffle.
First, I'll introduce the show properly.
Okay.
Always jumping ahead.
Go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nathan on Shuffle and to our latest episode of Prog Song Sunday. I've got Jana.
Hi.
And this is the show where we shuffle into a prog song and listen to it together. It's always first listen for Jana, so we get her first time, raw, real reaction to these tracks. Fascinating stuff.
Fascinating. That's what everyone's here for, I'm sure.
Yeah, to see how you will react. So,
okay.
Let's see what song we get today.
You did that weird voice again.
I'm sorry. I don't know why. That's my new voice, I guess.
You weirdo.
All right. Tell me in the comments if you hate the new voice. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't.
Don't talk about it. Okay.
Shuffle.
Just kidding. I don't know what happened, but we shuffled into the Deer Hunter.
Okay. You were like...
I don't know.
Excitement?
I love the Deer Hunter. I don't think we've gotten to them in this show.
I don't think we have either, have we? Have
No.
we done any Deer Hunter?
I slipped into it, yeah.
This is the one where their name confuses me.
The Deer Hunter. It's not like deer like the animal, but like Deer Hunter. Like you're addressing it in a letter, you know?
You're addressing the precious hunter.
Yeah.
It's the Deer Hunter.
Yes.
Like that.
There you go.
I got it.
But yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite bands. Maybe not traditional prog like what we typically react to, but just wonderful band, more modern, but really great sound. So
The Moon / Awake.
The Moon / Awake. This is
2 songs?
Yeah, it's kind of, a mashup of 2 things, but I think it's a really sweet, great song. So are you okay with that?
Well, yeah.
You kind of have to be, right?
Act 5. This is the one that has 5 acts.
Yes.
And you have a box set of these.
Yeah, I have a box
and
set.
And it's fancy.
It's a fancy vinyl box set of all the acts. Yes, and there's 5 acts. This is part of the final act, which is... acts 4 and 5 are probably my favorites, so it goes between those 2. But this is just a fantastic track, so hopefully some people will watch and listen and enjoy.
11 plays.
Just one higher than the Lamb, I guess. I've listened to this one more time than the Lamb. Oh, man.
This is a fun new game.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Don't hate me.
Get into the Deer Hunter. Are you ready?
Yes. The Moon Awake, 6 minutes, 9 seconds.
Yeah. Can you handle it?
Yeah,
Not
probably.
too long. Okay.
I know you love them, so... It's a little heavier.
And it leads to the next track. That's the
That
problem
was fun.
with these concept albums is, one track leads to the next, so you get cut off a little bit. But
people are going to say, well, you should just listen to the whole thing.
Yeah,
but
just listen to the whole album.
they don't know me.
Yeah, you wouldn't do that.
No.
So, keep dreaming. No, I'm just
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, you enjoyed that one?
I like how it changed, like, total sound and style at the very end. Like,
Yeah.
the last minute was just, like, this little, almost, like,
groovy,
know,
like jazzy
almost
kind
like
of thing.
a Cuban
Yeah.
influence.
Yeah. It kind of is reprising an earlier section, and so, but yeah, that's part of what I love about the Deer Hunter is they can switch to like a different genre on a dime, and to me it feels like it's totally in place with the story and the music, and so I love that part about them, and that's a quick way to my heart as a band that is not afraid to hop to different genres and try out different styles, and that's one of my favorite things for bands to do that's why I like progressive music, because there's like no boundaries. They could have a jazzy part here, they could have more of like a symphonic lush part here, orchestration, and then they can move to something more classical sounding. There's just no real boundaries, and they could just rock out and have something really cool. So that's part of what I love about prog music, and why I like the Deer Hunter, even though not traditional prog. They're prog to me because of that sense of adventurousness and hopping to different styles and genres and stuff. But yeah.
Well, I thought it was really cool. I use that word too much, so I need to brush up on my thesaurus.
You need thesaurus. What's another word for cool?
Neat.
That'll work. They're so neat.
They were just so neat. I did like it a lot. I thought that the music, of course, was amazing. It's you can tell, like, in this filming session today, this is our fourth song, and the previous three were older songs, and I feel like you can tell that this is just a much more modern sound with it just sounds. I don't think cleaner is the right word, but that's kind of the way I'm feeling about it.
More like the production.
Yeah, maybe it's that.
A bit clearer because it's more modern production, perhaps.
Yeah, but it was great, and I loved that. I thought it just sounded so like crisp and fresh.
Yeah. And
it was. The lyrics were cool too. There were a couple of them that stood out to me when, take the air from my lungs. If you need it, like it just, I don't just like that.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Poetic sensibility.
Yes, poetic. It was very poetic.
But once again, we're taking a little snapshot of a scene that like is wildly out of context with the whole series. But yeah, I love their lyric writing. I love the sound as well. I think it's just really well produced and just sounds crisp and clean, like you mentioned. Mm-hmm. And it's almost hard to define some of their sound. It's just really solid, great sounding rock music to me. Mm-hmm. There were some like symphonic feels to it. There was some like orchestration in the background to give it more weight and to just bring that emotional climax, towards the mid part of the song. So, I just love everything they do. They write great melodies, and it's just great to listen to. It just is catchy, but meaningful and just well written, and I just adore them. I can't help it.
That's cute.
One of my top favorite bands. They're probably in my top 5 favorite bands right now.
They were on our first cruise, right?
Yeah, they were on that first cruise.
And I think this is the one I had to leave their concert because it was too loud.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was hurting my ears, and so I'm preparing for the next cruise. I have earplugs.
Yeah, that should help you out.
Not that the sound was bad. It was so loud. It was like physically hurting my ears.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I can't remember the exact timeline, but I think that cruise might have been before, like, this album came out. Oh. So it would be cool to see them again now that they've released some of my favorite albums with their last few albums. So
they all had beards Do they still have beards?
So this came out in 2016. The cruise was, what, 2014?
2014.
So yeah, I don't think they'd come out with X 4 and 5 yet. So haven't gotten the pleasure to see those songs performed live. And I love their recent record, Antimai, which is also fantastic and adds a bit more of a jazzy vibe to their sound with horns and funkiness and all that. So just highly recommended band. If you're a watcher of this channel, you've heard me rave about them already, I'm sure. But it's cool to shuffle into something and listen together. So
Look, the last time you played it was Tuesday.
You're so fascinated by my play count.
I am. I think that's cool.
That means because I just shuffle like my favorite songs at work. So Tuesday at 4 p.m. I was at work, just shuffling my music, listening to it in the background.
Cool.
So yeah, a cool song.
Neat.
I love it.
Neat.
A very neat song. To me, that's a little underselling it, but I'll take it.
Okay, I'll look at a thesaurus.
I'm just kidding.
I promise.
If that's how you feel, then...
No, I should be more articulate and just be all the way.
I love the things you say about this music.
I don't know.
You're better than you think. All right.
All right.
Poor hun.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed the track. Let us know in the comments how you feel about it. If maybe this is a first listen, your impressions, or if you've heard them before, what you think of the band. So thank you guys so much for joining us, and hopefully you'll catch us in a future episode.
Subscribe,
Hit the
everybody.
Like button. Enjoy the music.
Bye.
Bye.